Giulio Fantier.
Giulio.
Joker on subs. No one translates it better.
Last time you sat down with us for an interview, it was almost a month ago. And in the meanwhile, you've been on tour and it's now nearly over.
It's closed actually, but it's sold out, yeah.
And during this time, we saw a new stage set designed by Rachik, new merch, new outfits, new set list, and the appearance of the infamous 50 kilograms piano. And so our schedule is tight today, so we won't be able to cover all these topics. But let's start with this one question. Kakoste, how are you guys?
Right.
Zelo dobro. Hvala.
Smo zelo dobro. Veliko se mi je zgodilo v tem mesecu, da smo ogromno... Veliko se nam je zgodilo v tem mesecu. Why am I speaking in...
I
can speak in English. A lot has happened for us in this month. We had today will be our 19th concert in this month. How many countries? Like 10? 12 countries. A lot of amazing artists we saw. And yeah, overall we just had a great time on the tour bus, hanging out with each other, playing songs and everything, So it's fun.
About the songs, we heard 300 songs during this tour, and we saw how strongly the crowd responded to them. In what ways have you taken the response of the crowd into account as you continue to work on the songs?
Well, obviously it's very important for us to see how the crowd reacts. Especially because this was the first time since the pre-release era of the first album that we played unreleased music. Especially in more of a demo form than anything else. But I believe that this month of playing these songs was very important for us because we realized for each other which parts of the songs feel good for us, where we feel comfortable playing them, singing them, what maybe we want to change, what we want to do differently. Very freeing actually, because since the song is not out yet, there is literally nothing you can do wrong, because there is nothing to compare it to.
Yeah, because you said in our last interview that they wouldn't be 100% the same, even 50% the same.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's really interesting to see how the evolution of the songs as we progress.
Yeah, but I have to just say that we were completely surprised by the response of the fans, because now it almost feels like Chris said when we play Shtab ich ja, it feels like the song is out. People are singing it. It's, you know this best because you were also one of the people singing it. So it's beautiful.
Yeah, about Shtab ich ja, this is one of the songs that got the most attention.
Yeah.
And especially on social media, there were concert video going viral. And however, it was getting a lot of attention online even before it was played in Helsinki, because a picture was posted of a piece of paper with the lyrics to Shtab ich ja on the stage facing the audience. Yeah, I was wondering, why did you decide to do that? Why did you choose those lines specifically? The three chorus,
Now there's two options for what I could do. I could lie about the story, or I could tell you the truth. But I think we should tell the truth. So the thing is, I wrote the lyrics for the song, like the ultimate version, in the hotel in Helsinki.
Oh wow!
For all three songs that we're playing, and for Shtab ich ja specifically, I had a problem remembering the chorus. So I wrote the words down, and I asked Kiki, our beloved technician, to put the paper on one of the monitors for me to see.
Yeah.
And I just told him, can you please put it on one of the monitors? And I come on stage and I don't see a paper anywhere. And during the gig, I go to Kiki and I'm like, where did you put the paper? And he's like, it's on the monitor. And I'm like, which monitor? And I'm like doing the concert and the song is getting closer and closer. And I'm looking all over the place if there's a paper anywhere with the lyrics. And then I realized, because I stepped to the front of the stage, that he put it so that people could see the lyrics, not me.
Okay, I thought it was like your choice of.
No, I was like, Kiki, what the actual, you know.
But it got everyone probably hyped up.
That's crazy, yeah.
Everyone was sharing this picture on social media, like, oh my god, this is lyrics to a new song. So everyone already was excited.
Kiki is actually
Genius.
a PR genius.
He knew what he was doing. Yeah, definitely.
And it's kind of worked like a good promotional choice. This even though you did it unintentionally. So in some interviews we have translated, you have voiced a desire to promote the concert in a more analog way, through billboards and posters, in contrast with the tendency to only count social media interactions. And we saw an example of that in the London billboard with a picture, this picture for the promotion of Everybody's Waiting. And we will see more of this kind of promotion is really about.
Good question. It depends on. We haven't really chosen a strategy for the promotion of the album yet. We'll have to see. But
Ask Kiki.
yeah, Kiki will definitely know what's up. The thing is, promoting an album outside of the borders of Slovenia is something or music is something which is relatively new to us. And in Slovenia, we really don't have a culture of putting up posters for released music. So this was a first for us. It was suggested to us by our team, and I think it worked out really well. I think we definitely all want to see that because it's just a cool look to have your music or your name or your likeness on a billboard. But on the other hand, it is a very expensive way of promoting yourself. So we'll have to see. That's kind of like the two-edged sword of our social media success is that we can do a lot of promo with social media, but everything else is
Voice, word of mouth.
yeah.
I mean, to be honest, us being independent in the terms of not being signed to a publisher, it is quite unlikely that we will be able to finance a promotion across Europe.
Cohesive thing. Yeah.
A cohesive thing, yeah. That would be like all the promotions that we see are the artists who are backed by these huge monstrosities of what's it called, publishers and so on. So we will do our best, definitely. We would love to see. I'm pretty sure that we were all very psyched to see a billboard because it does feel different to actually be able to feel something in real life than just on a screen. So that is the goal. That is the goal.
And
I have to say, sorry, I want to add, big thank you to everyone who started making those stickers for Everybody's Waiting and putting them up, because that is honestly the only way that we can do an analog promotion all across the globe if it's people who like the music do it themselves. So yeah, thank you so much. You are much better than any financial monstrosity of publishers.
Also, about London days, in our previous interviews, Bojan, you said that you wish to experience the gig from an audience perspective. And during this tour, we saw you joining the audience several times, and even get to see the other members sing on stage yesterday in Milano. What's this your way? This choice of going to the crowd? What's this your way of achieving that, and feeling the energy of the audience from the audience? And what was it like in the crowd compared to being on stage?
I think so. Honestly, I don't remember which one of the gigs I did it on first, going into the crowd. Maybe Leipzig or something like that.
I'd say Leipzig as well.
I think Leipzig was the first one. But it just felt like a moment where I could jump over the fence, and I quite like the feeling of walking around through through the crowd. So I'm pretty sure it's definitely a way for me to get the feeling that I wanted, and I have to say it's very weird but very very nice to see the band play on stage, because the stage looks so different
Yeah.
than like in sound checks or whatever. It's a completely different thing being in the people. So yeah, I hope that we manage to get more of the boys into the crowd one day.
Maybe during the Mazen in Italy.
Yeah,
Switch things up.
yeah.
And
You want to play guitar?
Yeah.
And yesterday in Milan we heard some dialect version of Your Mother in Italy, which was really cool, was in Italian. And how was the energy yesterday for you guys from the stage? And the audience was different. And do you expect the same tonight in Padua?
The energy levels yesterday were extremely high, I would have to say. The crowd was very loud and very, I don't know, it's just like a very good vibration. You can kind of see that Italians are very passionate people and very vocal people, and I love that because it resembles very much to what I feel the closest would be, let's say, the Balkans. So I believe that the crowd was having the party that I would wish to have for someone to have during our gigs. It felt like that, at least. So I have no doubt that tonight will be the same, because the sound check was really, really fun.
Yeah. And we heard you play Laura Non C'è,
Yeah, and
Zitti e Buoni.
and a little bit of the Se questa è l'ultima.
And yeah. And again,
Due vite.
Due vite, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't mark so since our country, our neighbors, we have certainly been exposed to our culture. What would you say is the first thing that comes to mind when you think of Italy?
Food and coffee for sure.
Bolognese di sotto.
Bolognese.
Actually, ever since we've come to Italy, I've been thinking, because we haven't been home basically for 3 months, I've been thinking how similar Slovenian cuisine is in some respects to Italian cuisine. Like, we came yesterday and we had pasta for lunch. Of course, it's
Yeah, the Slovene cuisine took a lot of.
yeah. Obviously, we were influenced by Italy, not the other way around. But still, I never really noticed how much we were influenced.
And the food here was extra good. Like, I want to stay here just to eat some more for a few days.
Here in Milan, the food in Milan.
And in Milano yesterday, the organizers did a fantastic job of the catering. It was like incredibly good.
Yeah, that's really nice to hear. I also tried some Slovenian food. That's also really good.
Joke around to play How Italian
I'm going to give you these paddles. One side says no, and the other side says yes, and you will reply with the paddles and indicate whether you agree or disagree with the statement that I'm going to read.
Sure.
Okay, so one for each of you.
I always wanted to play this. Ellen DeGeneres had this in like 2011, I think, for sure.
Okay, first one. Wishing happy birthday before the day is bad luck.
Well, I never did it, so.
Are we the only ones? Thanks.
Yeah.
Because it's not really a Slovenian thing.
Not really, but
It kind of is.
I don't know.
I don't consider myself as superstitious.
I kind of am. So.
So am I.
Yeah.
You call your mom every day.
Not every day, unfortunately.
Sorry, mom.
She's watching. Your family insisted on making you try your first sip of wine already in elementary school.
What?
Sorry?
Your family insisted on making you try your first sip of wine already in elementary school.
Before, I think
Even before.
I had rakia for
Thanks,
sure.
Dad.
Full consensus, yeah?
My grandpa.
Just after
To clean.
Yeah, I also asked, we have to drink wine already. Then wearing sweatpants in public is a fashion that I am yeah, not all the time people think that this, but it's mostly nowadays of stereotypes.
Yeah.
You know your saint's name day.
Gold.
Kaj?
Gold.
Kaj god?
To znaš.
A ja.
I forgot mine.
Christmas.
Okay,
Isn't yours Christmas?
Christmas. I'm not sure. I'm guessing it is. But I won't.
I have it on 24th of April. Sveti Juri.
Sveti
Do
Juri.
you celebrate it?
Well, my grandpa always gave me a present.
Yeah.
So you have two presents,
Dedication.
one for your birthday, one for you.
Yeah, my grandma also got
It's,
me. and my
it's
brother.
exactly 1 month and 1 day before my birthday, so
Okay, maybe then I have a Slava, but also just my grandma.
Yeah,
Celebrate.
family.
that's a family thing. That's
No,
not
it's mine. It's not.
Good thing.
Like this game.
When your grandma cooks for you, you have to clean up your plate. If not, she gets offended. The only one.
You mean to eat it till the end?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Where she comes get you. Say in Italian and Slovenian grandmas. You've been told off for speaking too loud in Dublin.
What do you mean by told off?
Yeah.
Like someone being
Like,
annoyed?
to be quiet. Like people tell you to be quiet because you're getting too loud. All the Italians get it.
We are probably the ones who say it.
To Italians. That's probably true. Yeah, sorry. You get pretty sweary when you're driving.
In all languages, I think.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay. Next one. You grew up fearing the draft. You never go to sleep with wet hair or walk barefoot at home.
The draft kills more people than anything else in the world.
Yeah. We also have this. We always grandma and mom tells you, yeah, you're gonna die.
Yeah.
I mean, wet hair is a crime for sure. I don't understand how people can wash their head and go outside.
In
It's
Italian,
absolutely
we call
crazy.
it's called colpo d'aria, like heat of air. Like heat of air, colpo d'aria. It's promaria. No,
Promaria.
Repeating.
Trepik in Slovenia.
Okay. Then we just counted the votes of how many C we got
Yeah?
of you. You have the
Yeah, I do have the numbers. So I'm going to announce them in order of how many points you got for each C yes answer. So Jan, you got 2 points. Lace, you got 6 points.
I think I
Bojan,
can win.
Eurovision.
Yeah.
Bojan, you got 5.5 because you were kind of not sure about the
Sure, I
Saints'
won.
name day. Chris, you got 4, and you got 4.
4.
So yeah, congratulations.
So it means he's the most Italian.
yeah. Okay, then you have
So yeah, we actually do have also an award that we've prepared that you're
They
going
get
to
a
receive
C
now.
reward. Oh, I got a certificate.
show it to the camera. Yeah.
Nice. I'm gonna frame this.
Yeah, you do that.
Show it proudly to your.
I am.
Okay. One and
Many final words.
Thank you for the award.
How would you say that in Italian?
Grazie.
Grazie mille. Am I Italian?
The hand just flew by itself.
Yeah.
Okay. Now it's on the spot. Kelsey pokrajnowanimu Slovenskani Sejžino Slovenskom. Smo želela reči nekaj v imenu vseh v slovenščini. Najlepša hvala, da ste bili danes z nami in hvala che se nasilnami vaši zelo
Lepi.
lepim jezikom šalo. Res nam je čas, da vam lahko za našo vsebino pomagamo doseči vaš glavni cilj, zlikovno prevlado. Ker smo se mi poslovili v slovenščini, bi lahko želeli poskusiti pozdraviti vaše pene v italijanščini.
Okay.
Yeah.
Svaka čast.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was really cool.
I get it looking forward now.
Slovin boom.
Grazie. Carici. No, how do you say?
Carissimi.
Carissimi. Carissimi fani di, non so come si dice,
Italiani?
Fani?
Fan.
Carissimi fan di Italia, siamo innamorati con Italia, con tu comida, no? Cibo. Con tu cibo, con tu vino, con tu sorrisi, con tue lacrime e il fuoco in vostri occhi.
Oh wow!
Grazie mille per tutto l'amore che nos ha dato, non so che
Ci avete dato.
che nos ci avete dato e andiamo a ritornare pronto.
Thank you, Clara.
Che confusione sarà perché ti amo.
Yay!